Hello everybody! Welcome back to Lobotomy Corporation! So hello, happy weekend! And Project Moon friends! How are we doing today? Oh hello, hi Buttercup, hi Helem, hi Too Lazy to Name, hi Evie, hi Coolside, hi I'm a very old one, hi Kikyo, hi Kikyo! Let's continue! How are we all feeling after yesterday's update Friday? Hi Emilio, hi CB, welcome! Welcome. Can't stay? Oh, no worries, of course. Hope you have a good weekend nonetheless. Feeling pretty good. Me too. Oh, there's a lot to say. We had a good day. Feels okay? Think good about it? There's like... I was super excited because... Is that volume okay? Good. Two new abnos? I know, I wasn't expecting those to be abnos. I thought they might be distortions. Where are we? Oh, I forgot. I want to get Rose the nice hat back. Oh, I was so mad. It's not... Good luck that. Hey Bob, welcome! Let me just remind myself, and our new abno was Little Red. Still training. You need training. Still training going on here. Like to get you the gift still. Checking who needs stuff. You would like the hat too? Okay. We can work on that. Give myself a quick reminder. You could use your justice trained. We could have you do justice on here. Well, we don't know what like Little Red likes, so. And kind of ignoring the bear. Worth it. Not worth it. Oh, Buttercup, I had a question for you, because I feel like you might know. You need training since we're ignoring this. I know there's I feel like you mentioned you saw it as well, the She Weapons mod. Does it work okay with the WonderLab mod? Because I thought it might be fun to play with. Hi Tyler, welcome. Looking good. Yeah, it was a bit ridiculous with that justice, but it's working. It's fine. Nomad. Guys, we could pump up a little bit more. I assume so because weapon mods don't over. Okay. Thank you. Okay, we'll still try and get you the gift. To train you since we're done with this. Yeah. And if so, you can always change the weapons. Like, oh yeah, good point. Okay. Hi Erline God, welcome. Ready to get hugged by the teddy. Oh no, not the teddy. What was it again? It's just different people. Right, okay. 8%'s not bad. We could try. Ready for the bear hugs? Okay. Let's get set up. There she is. Oh, she's so cool. I can't wait for this ego to be in Limbus as well. We'll talk about Limbus in a moment. Okay, I need to remember. What is this? Alright, it's like punishing bird kind of thing. Don't do repression. Then there's the flooded hallway thing. Still probably want to get some of this other one as well. Zero. Do your attachment. Okay, Rose. Bong. Get stuff set up. want you on, everybody on these floors, actually. Man, welcome, welcome, welcome. You on position. A Buttercup, let's finish your justice. You down here for that gift training. I think we'll leave the other things. Ignoring here for a little bit. Okay, we'll let everybody move for the moment. We're doing attachment right. Okay, let's figure out what Red likes. ASAP. Oh, request. Interesting. I don't want to press this in case I can't cancel it, but I guess this is okay. Let's try instinct. Yeah, so lots. Soda do. Oh. Thank you Soda do. Thank you. And huge congrats for beating Ruina. That's a really big achievement. It's that end game. That end game is tough. That is a rough end game. So huge congratulations. Feeling such a nerdy love for how edgy the I know, calling skills sins is pretty. Okay, I just want to get set up and then we can start talking more about it, because management and talking can be hard at the same time. So are they called nuggets because of how fast you go through them? Because whenever I get chicken nuggets, the suckers are goneless. I don't actually know what the logic was behind the person who came up with nugget, but I think it's because they're sort of small and nuggety, but also probably how fast they go. I think depending on how you get them how you get them killed, they all kind of explode into little giblets. Instinct's going okay. Very strong tuny energy, that's terminology. So yes, we got, for those who, okay, that worked well. It's okay. Because they look like nuggets. Let's find out. Requesting Red to suppress escaping abnormalities or manifested ordeal. I can do it on ordeals. However, making such a request is not free. When Reinhardt, who had previously worked on, assuming that's the wolf. Life counter decreased every time an abnormality escaped. However, it did not respond to the escape of 00256. That's interesting. I'm betting that's Punishing Bird, isn't it? I'm betting that's Punishing Bird because it's gonna escape a lot. You should talk like a Wayne. From FP Awaken. My sword hand. Tremble? I can't remember. The sword hand. I just remember the sword hand thing. So for those who aren't aware, the trailer for Limbus, not a trailer, the site, the gameplay preview came out for Limbus and gave us lots of nuggets, I shall say, of information. Keeping an eye on Shepard. Hello, friend. Welcome. I'm trying to get you the gift. Ignoring that. Did I get all the info for truths? Yeah. The gameplay video. Oh, sometimes it is really hard to talk when I'm doing this at the same time. The gameplay video, they had a gameplay introduction, which I was very excited for because I was worried it would be a short one, but it's a meaty one. It's a nice meaty chunk, and then they give Then there's just straight up gameplay video for just that shows a battle in different languages. We actually get to see some English translations for the things. Surprisingly easy to understand. There is one thing. There's a lot of mechanics they didn't actually explain. Which is okay, because then it's fun to sort of pick them apart. There's this whole coin flip mechanic that they didn't go over at all. Can you train on this? You don't like instinct either. There's this whole coin flip mechanic. The one thing I don't understand, and I wondered if we might have wanted, I could finish early and we could go through the trailer slowly, because there's interesting little bits to look at, is I don't understand how winning clashes works. Because I was watching it like a true nerd, I was watching it frame by frame, and it looked like, I'll call them rolls, even though they're not rolls, but just to use the Ruina terminology, it looked like the sinner was rolling higher than the enemy, but they still seem to lose the clash. Targeting seems auto, yeah. If you watch it, if the skill doesn't tell you what it's targeting, it goes in a certain order from front to back, so you can actually predict where they target if there's no, which I can show off in the video. Like each enemy has a skill, and then they target all those skills in order. This is more stuff about the wolf. Became enraged and displayed much more aggressive behavior than usual when he encountered the wolf. And then, when someone suppressed wolf without allowing red to land the killing blow. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, this all makes sense. Still trying to get the hat back. Yeah, Skycling Slash had a max of 15 with a plus 10 roll. The coin thing, they didn't, it's very important, but they didn't explain it at all, which was strange. Try. Oh wait, no repression, no repression. Okay, that's going okay. But we got to see the new ego. Telepole. Oh yes, here's the gift. Nice. Maybe we can try and get Ty the gift as well. Telepole, which I think should be called Telepuppy, honestly, but who am I to say? Alright, there's Red and Buddy. Keeping an eye here. They announced there'll be another video facing an abnormality. I think they actually said the 20th, because that's a Friday. Hey, okay, son, welcome! Welcome. Just stopping by. No worries. Thank you so much for stopping by. You know, hey, Red Dawn. Telefury. Telefury. That would be good, given it's Heathcliff. Impression's okay. Good to have something to train instinct. Maybe it wasn't explained because it's going to be tied with the defensive rolls. Oh yes, it'll be interesting when there's defensive stuff in there as well. Wait, no repression, no repression. I guess it doesn't matter at a certain point, but... But there's no real indicator for how many coin flips. Do some work with the bees if somebody wanted to, just as long as we make sure to deal with it. Okay, keeping that. Somebody want to go work with Red and Buddy, maybe? Sure. Ego gives a passive. Ego gives a passive as well as like a special attack. Train instinct more. I have to be responsible human being. Me too. I do too. Which I haven't been as much, but okay. There's this whole passive... I'm curious about the passive system, and again, we all have to remember that this is still... I don't even know if we call this alpha. This... I don't know how early this is. It can change a lot, especially when you remember how much Runa changed. But I would like it just a tiny bit. One of my favorite things is like mixing and matching passives in Runa, so I would kind of like a mechanic like that. Okay, good, I lock that. And again, I mean, if you saw the comments in like the gameplay vid, I do agree with a lot of people that I think the motion blur is a bit much. Oh, that's happening. Goodbye, clerks. Oh, hello. I'm sorry Don did not survive in one of those videos. I'm very sorry. What's at 3 already? What's your best thing? Hatcher makes it go Stew Instinct. Still very early. You need training. Even though you've been just for... Maybe on the next day. Talking about switching passives, I have bad memory. Yeah, I was wondering... It's very easy to make, like, broken builds. Runa itself. So I was thinking maybe if they do something like... Characters all have, like, a main passive and a transferable passive. Like how you can't transfer some passives in Runa. I feel like that's... I just like customization. It's okay if we don't have more. It's just my personal, the stuff I like. There she is. There she is. Oh, got that one. Still somewhat worried myself out of the gacha will work. Since there doesn't seem to be any items to roll and only identities. I mean... I'd prefer if it... I would prefer if it just sticks to identities or something, because I don't like it in like certain gacha games where there's a bunch of stuff in the gacha that like floats the pool that you don't want. Or if whatever else is in the gacha is like relevant, but you don't have to have it. Like in Genshin you always have the weapons, but I only ever see whales really pull for specific weapons. I'm hoping we get every base version. Yeah, I can't imagine we wouldn't, given that we have to use... Well, I don't know if we have to use, but they seem to have full parties for everything. This whole backline mechanic, which I quite like. I have to be ready for dawn in a minute. Where all the passives become active in the background. And there's this whole sin spending mechanic. Okay. You go. Are there any here? No. Go for that one. You two can get this little guy. I imagine the sinner stumbled upon Queen of Page. I really hope. I mean, we will get the magical girl ego at some point. It's not even a question, but... Oh, I can't wait for them. They're some of my favorites. I wonder who'll get Knight of Despair. Oh. Your best clerk. guys, this one, guys, this one. Hey, that should be them. I do feel like the frame rate's struggling a little bit more. Faust with sword sharpened by tears, Dawn with Queen of Hatred, Rodion with gold. Oh yeah! Gold Rush. Oh, that would be so good. King of Greed. Oh, that just makes sense. I didn't even think of that. Don't let me. Are there any we missing? Hurry up, Rose. Keep trying to get your hat back. I'm disappointed Kurokuma Rodion is regular now. Indeed, indeed. But I remember when they revealed one of... On the website, there was a picture of one of Ishmael's identities. And I wasn't sure what it was. I thought it might be like workshop fixtures, but but then Heathcliff also appears in it, so it seems to be she, presumably not wearing their jackets. Which is cool. Maybe we'll do some Queen Bee work at the end. Okay, half energy, that's going okay. Oh. Well, you're healing, you should be okay. Not try to get the gift. Very curious how Leviathan will connect to Limbus. That the origin? Oh, I assume so. It's some variation of that. I would assume is the drug being related to whatever they were doing is related to the different identities. I've also seen theories that when they meet up with Lapis again, it will be a different identity Lapis than the one that Garnet knew. I think is going to be interesting. So maybe her name actually will be Beatrice. They keep teasing Ishmael. I know! I want to see my girl. I really don't want to show her. Oh yeah, Ego Corrosion, which we didn't see much of, but looks super cool. It's a concept that they've brought up before, particularly in WonderLab. It gets brought up, and it's something I've always wanted to see because there's been some really cool fan art of like nuggets undergoing Ego Corrosion. Maybe I'll send you to train with... Oh, enough. Oh, look at those. Oh, endured to all three. Nice. Whoa, that's a... that's a gift. Is it 6%? Not bad. Not bad. Short. Fast, very short. Oh, it looks so cool. Crimson Scar. Greatest part of beating Rune 92 in all the lore. Well, it's fun. The distortion detective's fun and not that long. The chapters aren't that long. WonderLab isn't a bad read. I mean, now your real challenge is to beat Lob Corp, but although I don't know if I want to play Lob Corp after Runa and Elden. Yeah, absolutely fair. I love Lobotomy Corporation. It surprised me how much I enjoyed it, actually. I wasn't expecting to enjoy the gameplay as much as I ended up doing, but it's a hard game to recommend, personally. So, and I don't blame people at all for skipping it when it's kind of janky. A Red Noon, okay. Well, repression too. But they're putting I mean, to speak of Ego Corrosion, I mean, it makes the special attacks like Maybe I'll swap you and train your fortitude rose. I'll come back down. Putting a lot of work to add those alternate sprites. Even though it's a mechanic, I think I'm not normally a fan of like confusion or like berserk mechanics. I really hate losing control of your party, but it does happen, and like in Lob Corp, so I'm okay with it, and you get cool designs with it. I assume like Ego Corrosion with like Queen of Hatred, you get the snake form and stuff. It'd be fun. Okay, well... Sure, Ty can do it. Stronger but at the cost of control. Although we don't have the highest amount of control like targeting. Maybe be okay. Hi Mono Jack, welcome, welcome! Early morning, thank you for being up for me. Okay, Harmony skin. Oh yeah, and we get to see more of the... Where is it? Where are you? Oh! That's fine. Yeah, you're fine to do it. Just a noon. Yeah, you guys can probably just handle it. Oh, wait, slow down. Wait. Go there. Just in case. Ah, come on. Sorry, look at chat in just a sec, just making sure. Okay. Now everybody can do their own thing. Oh, but don't want you getting out. Go help, because that's a slow weapon. Where are the other ones? Oh, bong bong? Should be more, but... don't let me lantern out. Okay. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Oh yeah, I wonder who the guys they're fighting against. Yeah, that's another question. We've sort of... They look like... They're like sort of... They look sort of like Gregor's cockroach thing. Which we saw might be relevant to the... Smoke War, possibly, but I also noticed that like the guy who had his head transformed reminded me a bit of the way the Claw's head looks. Since I'm not really that deep in lore, is corruption different from distortion? We don't know a lot about ego corruption. The only time I think it really gets brought up distinctly is like a couple lines in WonderLab, which I don't actually remember what they say exactly. But, oh look! They're talking about each other, that's cute. It seems to be something like... Also, Bina has some lines that are sort of similar. Yeah, let's work on fortitude. Bina has some lines that talk about, like, wearing the shell of an ego, like, makes you lose track of yourself. So it seems to be something along those lines. Let's... Oh, 3, that's okay. You don't like attachment. He'll bring... NB is okay with attachment, right? This is the problem with not playing for a week. I don't have all this memorized as well. Going, I think. I keep trying to get the gift. Venus dialogue is like 5 different interpretations. Fair. Is Choo Choo canon? Yeah, I wonder what, like, a tool ego would really work. Tool ego would work. I guess we have Art of Aspiration and stuff to think about. If being explained, I would not remember. She just has a line that I always thought was interesting that talked about, like, your own colors becoming muddied if you borrow the ego of others. Which I always liked, but, I mean, who knows what that referring to. That clerk has seen some bad stuff. I guess just looking at Bong Bong is a pretty good image. There's also the sanity mechanics, which I didn't get a good grasp on. Just from get impression there, right? Yeah. There's a sanity mechanics that they didn't really explain. Just it seemed to be instead of a bar that goes down, it's a bar that goes up. Let's heal. But that's okay. It's probably stuff that just hasn't been fully implemented yet. I mean, I'm impressed how much there does seem to be working. Like, there's a moment when, in the Japanese demonstration, the player clicks the Faust, and Faust's profile pops up. That's all good stuff to have working. Oh, this set is so cool. I want little red ego. Yeah, I couldn't tell if it builds up or down. We also saw the sanity oh yeah, I forgot the sanity down thing that we also see. Okay, this is going... let's clear out some clerks. So we can do some... get rid of some... so it's safer to work with Queen Bee. So there's a lot. Oh, we might be able to get an overlap. Yeah. 2 for 1. Oh, I love that the 3 sinners died in the green down. Oh no, not the director. I'm sorry, director. I wish we had some, I don't know if they are. But if any of the Twitch streams were saved when he was playing, I wish I could have seen. I've seen the memes, but I haven't seen them in person. I'd love to see some of those. Hi, Lloyd. Oh, careful with traction. Oh yeah, talking about the. Let me have a drink. Talking about the PC cursor. Me too, cause like I don't want to have to fight trying to stream this. With a bat, because I was like, I always want, if I want to stream, I'd rather play on PC just to make the streaming easier, particularly because I can't use my phone because I use that for my tracking. Like, well, if I had to, I'd use my iPad, or we could do BlueStacks, but I don't know how well that works. I've never used that. But an actual mouse, thank goodness, makes everything so much easier. And I like that it works for both, because like I like playing games on my phone. Streaming, it's a different situation. I bet that mobile you can literally sweep the icons. Yeah. You can see there's like some touch and hold mechanics when they're popping up the little ego menu. It's definitely, there's some of the UI, I think, like seeing all the passives on the side. The UI needs a bit of work to make it more mobile friendly, because I can imagine the passives on the side will be shrank to just icons or something. Oh yeah, there's also status effects. Which are interesting because they don't seem to... match in the... Maybe they weren't implemented because it's hard to really tell what bleed was doing, even though they were building up like huge bleed stacks. Like I saw, people had like 30 bleed on them at once. So they might just not be implemented, but I was like, it'd be good that they're adjusted for like these shorter battles. I like that you get more icons for each turn, which sort of helps not make the battles last too long, because each time you get you have more moves to use. Oh, here goes the Dave. I want to keep working with red though. But yeah, taunt and shocked. I assume shocked would be a version of paralysis, but for the well, for getting rid of clerks. Okay, let's go Buttercup. Go work with the bees for a sec. Does somebody else want to work with Black Swan? Strong enough? Actually, no, Buttercup, you're probably fine. Emilio, you work for a moment. Everyone wants... Oh, there's a clerk. B gone. I want to try out this request thing, but maybe not this moment. Ty still needs the gift. Does build up. The training does build up when with child. I think it said that RNG decides who gets an extra to their max move each turn, so get used to your least favorite. You've been hogging them all. Oh, you can cancel our request. Oh, good to know. Thank you. Like, I didn't want to rush into something I couldn't cancel. So, how... Wait, oh, you have double resistance to white damage. Should be fine, Delilah. Try instinct. I do think it's interesting with that, like, gaining extra moves, because it seems like you start at a disadvantage. Because, like, at the beginning, like, all the enemies all had 2 moves. And then it'll be an interesting dynamic, because then you gain moves. So then I'm just thinking, keeping track of here. The table's turn. What if PM makes a Dark Souls? I've seen people bring up, like... Oh no. Okay, you can't click. Okay, if you just click it. I was trying to right click and it wasn't going away, but you just click. Monster Hunter, which is another thing I've never played, but I could see being... You hang out, Buttercup, because... Oh no, they were just overlapped. Got them. Are we... neutral? I gotta eat, BRB. Please eat, please eat. Oh yeah, I wanna check on something at the end of the hour, so I might BRB at that point too. A distortion detective. I hope if it is a visual novel, I mean, we do know it's a visual novel, but I think it'd be fun if it was one of the more interactive kinds, like you have to be the detective in it. Still holding out hope that the player character Limbus is actually X. Is X even still around? But I mean, I've seen that theory before. It's interesting. Well, I feel like X's story pretty done. Oh, the Monster Hunter games are on PC. Okay, they have demos. That is good to know. I like that. Come on, Ty. Why doesn't child like you? Attachment. Oh yeah, that was fine for you. Okay. Do a bit more training here. Let's let you heal for just a second. You get back in there. What's happening? This is all good. Good things are happening. Oh yeah, so everyone looks like they can equip 5 ego, so 1 for each abnormality level, I guess. Which is cool. I assume we'll find out when we do the abno battle in a few weeks, but I hope like abnormalities are the things you grind for, and identities are the only. You don't have to roll for both. Identities are the things you roll for. Okay. Wait, let me heal you first. Oh, that was good. Buddy. Oh, there's a clerk. I sent the gameplay thing to one of my friends, and they came back to me. They said something like, "It's really cool that they made an actual game." Really cool that they made an actual game, because a lot of the really cheap gacha games just kind of copy and paste an already popular gameplay type, or don't even really have games at all. Yeah! It's just something I trust Project Moon on, that they are trying to make an actual game and a story and not just service. Oh, I was confused when the second Angela appeared during the cat. Oh, yeah. I can see that being fairly confusing if you haven't played Lob Corp. I wouldn't even know how to summarize really everything about Carmen and the light. Because Carmen's still a hard... We still don't know a lot about Carmen. So it is hard to describe her. Bias, pure repression, no instinct for HP. Yeah, attachment, we should be good. Rose is getting some good work. might end the day to keep the... Oh! Keep everything safe. We'll see, we'll see. On singing lessons, you're here on Hell We Live Limit. Oh, so that's so cool. I find it... I mean, I'm not a singer anyway, but I find it a pretty hard... Like, Millie goes... Or Momo Castro, I should say, the singer. I find a lot of her stuff really hard to replicate. But good job, good job. I wish I could sing. Well, to be fair, the start of combat explanation reminded me of... Oh yeah, I've seen that. I have no clue how FGO combat works, so that's interesting to me. I actually tried watching after that description. I wanted to watch a video, but I still didn't really understand. Hey, Sad Cat, welcome! You're still kicking? Yep. Nobody dies today. Here you are. Composed Commander. Pretty good look. Look. Come on, Ty. Get the gift. The repression work. Leave the bees for a moment. You okay doing another one? 2. Yeah. Slowly work you up. I love crap. Hey, and how's your other self? Oh. You could use... Why don't we treat... We'll get you some work on the bees as well. That's probably a good idea. Oh, so it's implied that Carmen is the distortion voice. Indeed, indeed. There's a... We might get to it actually in the story mode here, because it's around this time she talks about, like, wanting to have a voice that everybody will listen to in a future life. It's... yeah. We'll get you some training in. Oh, Simka! Okay, 1. Mustn't forget. Shit. Oh, but, oh yeah, and... It's a conversation that Zhao has with seemingly nobody. That's also Carmen. Implied to be, implied to be. And like Argalia mentioned hearing her voice and was surprised when the purple tear couldn't hear, or when Iori couldn't hear her. Although Argalia thought it was Angelica, but... Going... Oh, I don't want to do Green Dusk. Okay, we'll finish before then, I guess. Keep with instinct. Making Rose a monster! Oh, Delilah got the hair crown thing. And Min... I like the hat a lot. Keep boosting you up a little bit more. The distortion voice is also consistently being described as akin to the sun. Yeah, and Carmen gets compared to the sun as well. Yeah, that's definitely not stuff you would pick up on if you hadn't played Bob Corp. The overall animation quality in Limbus is looking like a real... I know! I was... when you get the, like, Kurokumo slashes, they have that whole cloud ink effect. Looks incredible. I'm surprised. I'm surprised how good it looks, because, like, I think about gacha games and they have to produce so much content and sprites that I wouldn't mind them skimping on the edges a little bit because they have such a small team, but there's a lot of effort going into it. I mean, I'm not surprised, it's Project Moon, but I'm really happy. Don't want to babysit. Blue Smock Shepherd anymore. You're fine. I wonder if we will get the other color fixers as identities. It's a good question. I feel like I'd rather them leave that up in the air for a little bit and just stick with like the associations and syndicates we know or don't know. I feel like that would break things if we suddenly got like Red Mist. I don't know, Ryoshu. I mean, Leticia, welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on, Ty. Percent. Ooh. A few more and we'll end the day. I'm concerned for PM's help. I hope they don't overwork themselves. Me too, me too. Although, like, release date's not for a while. I hope they are pacing themselves, though, because it's not just getting the game ready for release. It's like having a roadmap for the next while. And, like, if they're doing, like, a live service game, they're gonna have, like, community service managers, social community managers, and, like, people answering questions and people lost their accounts. There's a lot that I don't know if they have as much experience in, although I trust them. Y'all do. Hey. Okay, keeping an eye on that. I want to try that on somebody. Come on, Ty. Get the gift. No, not really Ty's fault, but we'll do one more try and then we'll finish the day. I'll beat the game in 2 days. Then you'll run out, and you'll run out of content to do. Then it'll be boring while you wait for the updates. I wonder how, like, often they'll do, like, story or events and stuff. In Grand... Oh, I have something funny thinking about Grand Blue. They, Oh, we might as well finish the Shepherd. We got promoted... Tyler... Prolone, good. And then we'll choose a new abnormality. I was thinking about Grand Blue, like... story updates come like once a year. I mean, there's events every month and stuff, but the actual story is barely moved forward. Who are you? Oh. No. Oh, I love their fry shoots. Oh yeah, we don't want that one. Oh, that's a selection. What are you? It can enter your body through any aperture. I don't know what that is. While humanity prospered with its advanced civilization and technology, it was not aware of its impending suicide as a species. They needed a hero, but ended up beheading said hero with their own hands. A lot of things happened, and a lot of things changed. A changed himself from a healer to a creator. The old promises he had made with her sustained him evanescently. In a world without her, they ultimately became obsolete. Various sins sprung up from his arrogance, one by one. And A changed, very slowly. He became enchanted by the shadows he had created. The plan to discover the disease of mankind became a relic of the past. He became skeptical of man, including himself. A started looking for something that would guide him without turning against him. The conclusion was very simple. While vile humans could not be trusted, the answer lay in machines. Machines, which A loathed deeply, became essential to him. Perhaps A wanted to have wings that would allow him to escape from the hellish inferno he had trapped himself in, reach the heavens. Angelos. That was how I was born. Ticket and welfare? Didn't you download the update to the mod? I did. Unless there was an update I didn't know about. Like the one that was last week, I did. Is dollar... Oh, Naked Nest. I don't know much about Naked Nest. Again, the ones that weren't... A, the ones that weren't in Ruina, and B, the ones that don't have much of a canon presence. I know very little. I know what it looks like. I don't like the sound of Dollar Store Melting Love, though. Probably good to move some people around. Okay, mantra. Here. You still need more. We'll keep you in training for the moment. I only have vague memories of Annoyance. Oh, brilliant. Oh, Soda Dude. Let's move you into training. Tyler, why don't we give you little red stuff? Welcome back, I'm a very old man. Let's see, does it... Oh, weapon damage plus 50% when the employee's HP is lower than 50%. However, if the employee attacks in that state, it may cause collateral damage. Sure. Let's try it out. You look Christmassy. Mantra. Do Hornet. Just to match stuff. We try murdering the mermaid again. Okay, maybe after this day. Maybe let's do it a day after we don't have new abnormalities. Just because... when we finish the abnormalities and we're just opening, we can try the mermaid. I like Letitia for training. Is it red? Oh, it's black damage. We're okay. We're okay. Phi is there to keep everybody safe. Check and give people's equipment. Red. Red. The white. Might be better for buried up, actually. But just like let's wait. Are there more bricks? Sure, do a brick for the moment. Draconian Arbitrator. Some of the titles are great. Just double checking everything. Let's lock. I should lock the people with the pendant before I forget. You'll need to get it. keeping the good stuff. Or I forget to do all this. And then I'll cry, like I did when I lost Rose's gift. Evie, I want to lock your stuff too. Letitia! Stuff that should be kept. I forgot that Coolside had the hat and the, like, headband thing. This button's a bit finicky. Let's keep you with Hornet. Thanks for preserving my hat. It's such a good hat. Such a good hat. Oh, who's gonna get the Letitia ego in Limbus? And remember, Denver, when she was seeing all her different identities, there was a Lobotomy Corporation one, apparently, because she had was wearing an armband. Double check, yeah. I keep the tail, it's pretty good. But I don't even know, I mean, everybody having a Lobotomy Corporation identity could be fun. Like if they were team captains or something. I don't know how it would, like, play on top of ego, but you could give them ego like this. Instead of, like, a special move. They just have, like, an ego wearing. Isn't Denver a man? They use she pronouns once. They use she pronouns once. Although she has very... There's a fairly masculine presentation, so I wouldn't blame people for not noticing. Like, they use he pronouns for the guy that wears the crying guy that wears the peace thing necklace. They're definitely having some fun with the character designs this time. Okay, I need to refill my water bottle. I want to go check something, so I'll actually be right back. Don't light chat and fire. I'm gone. Okay, so I'll be right back. Min! What did you do to Min? No! Oh dear. Oh dear. Man, I'm sorry. I haven't been having like bot problems as much, so I could have tried turning it off, but as soon as I do that, they're gonna come back. My bot got angry that the chat was set on fire. I just thinking, just what? Okay. Just when I was thinking, like, sinners with LobCorp identities, you could do stuff like you'd think Heathcliff. Who's getting training today? Photo dude. Do that with you. Heathcliff would probably seems like a disciplinary person. What's a good? Oh, you're paint to work with. Come do Drowned Sisters for a moment. You come work with Little Red. Actually, no, Rose, stay there. Heathcliff seems like a disciplinary person, but then it'd be funny because then you could put him in like safety or something. I can see Ishmael being welfare. Oh, we should figure out how this works. Min. Why don't you get the sacrifice to Naked Nest for the moment? Alone can work with Red and Buddy. Getting everybody in the correct spot. I can see there being like the anniversary event also being like the Library of Ruina crossover kind of thing. Why are you sacrifice? I'm not. No, it's because you're my most trusted employee as the welfare potential captain that you have the best chance of success here. Hoping you're okay with the hay gear. We'll find out. We shouldn't do everything. Go Bante. Sure. Wait, who do we want working? Okay, you can keep working with Delilah, who is not from chat. Can keep working with Burb. Let's try and get rid of these overlapped clerks. Oh no, now I'm scared. I'm scared of how scary Naked Nest is gonna be. Okay. We'll just look at it for the moment. Insight. Okay, red damage. We have good red resist. Appears to form a wet and sleek sphere. It is not unreasonable that it would mistake Min's brain as an ew. Ew. Hi, SB. Oh, not a big fan of Insight. Oh wait, if it's Melting Love X-esque, might be a good idea. Well, Min, I think you are HR as well there. Oh no! I don't like that. Yeah, you stay in the elevator. No, clerks will walk through anyway. Saving you. Will these ones overlap? Oh, almost. Okay. We'll do that for safety. In welfare. Yeah. Oh. You do like site. Click on the gift here. We're healed up already, that's good. It's not melting love, it's more like really long-term repulse. Oh. Okay. I can't even get anything. -4. Well, try again. Try attachment. Okay, it's preferring attachment, but again, it could be something that... doing... Oh, that is really gross. Okay, let's... Who's okay with attachment? Let's see what we can... Observation has concluded that employees with low HP are more susceptible to Bobo's special ability. In particular, taking higher damage during work raises the probability of it occurring. However, getting a good work result prevented its special ability from occurring. Suffering from the Ew. Either of these symptoms is seen on any employee. Handle them immediately. Oh no. Oh. When Jake, who was suffering from the mentioned symptoms, was left alone for a certain time, they changed into a form akin to naked. Oh, I hate these. We got a good result there. You look okay. You look okay. Okay, we'll be careful. We'll be careful with it. If I died because the nest, I would like a big raise. I mean, if you die, we'll just reset, so it's like it wouldn't have happened at all. I mean, would you even remember that you want to raise? It's good. That's good. We'll keep working on... Oh! Get it. Oh, I missed them. Oh, they're very close here. Oh. 3 and 1. Poor clerk. Rose can keep trying to get the better hat. Why are we killing clerks so they don't turn into bees? Not the bees. Triple kill, it's so mean. Poor clerks. Oh. Okay, Violet Dawn. I'm gonna play this again someday, and I'm gonna get used to ignoring Clifot Meltdown, and it's gonna come back to bite me. Are we watching the Limbus T-Lizards? I thought I might go... I'd end a bit early, and we'd actually... I'd go through the... English part of the gameplay teaser, just so we can look at the coin flip mechanic together. And maybe we can figure out how clashing works, because that's the one part I don't get at all. Okay, this is going okay. Although I'm sure everybody here has also watched the teasers many times, but... What's one more view for Project Moon? Well, actually, I don't think not everybody here is a Project Moon fan, so... Attachment. Oh, Tyler, you got the... you got the mask. Okay, now you have to keep this ego. What does the mask do? HP, movement speed, attacks. That's pretty good, pretty good. I'll continue watching Obsess. Okay, fair enough, me too. I was so excited for these and I'm already, like, super pumped for the abnormality one. Let's do Insight. Not everyone here is Project Moon fan, but they're all at least willing to let you play oh, thank you. I just meant I didn't want to bore people who had already seen them a bunch, was more what I was thinking, but... Be fair. I'm scared come winter I'm just gonna become... like detachment. Oh, this is scaring me. I'm just gonna assume my true form as a Limbus tuber. I'm sorry to say, everybody. We can do repression. Okay, we'll keep an eye on this. I feel like you can tell which ones are the later added abnormalities. This one looks like a later one just because the sprites are a lot nicer. Like La Luna? It's a good result, so has a really nice looking sprite. Have you heard about Square selling several of their IPs in order to buy an... I heard about that. I didn't look too into it. But they sold, like, Deus Ex IP and stuff, too, right? I don't get it. I don't get it. Come winter, the shell of the fragile ego will be broken among all sinners. Among us. Oh, dear. Square Enix. It was a choice. They've made a choice. I need to look more into that story because I didn't follow it exactly, but at least Eidos is in a better place now. True. May give the I want to play the original Deus Ex before I play the newer ones, but they need freedom. Let them make the Deus Ex we always wanted. Wait, what did I do? Attachment, that's fine. Oh, we can get more. Warning, any employee who has made contact with the infected employee prior to them turning into blah blah is likely to be infected as well. All employees in the department must be observed for any of the symptoms mentioned prior. Oh, you're the worst. Yeah, of course I did inside, which is the 000. Horrible. The newer ones don't have relation with the old one. Oh, I'm aware. I'd still like to. Oops, I forgot. Oh, have we had one of these noons yet? Indigo. I don't think we've had an indigo noon yet. So that's new. You guys. Oh. Mong can do this on her own. Korea banned NFT games? Oh, really? I didn't know that. 'Cause I remember, like, there was some stuff to do with Cookie Run doing NFT stuff. That's good to know. We're doing that one. Double checking. Okay, just this one. There we go. Fruit of Understanding. We're gonna meet the sweepers. That's good result. Oh, 55. Okay, we should do that. Cookie Run unfortunately did do NFT. Ooh. Cookie Run. No, just cause I've been in a gacha game like research mood. I was reading about some games. I was reading how this one called like Brave 9 was transitioning into doing NFT items in their gacha later. And, like, I thought they're... Does anybody like them besides, like, people already invested into crypto? Because it just seems like a massively unpopular... I mean, besides the whole environmental issue, everyone's gonna hate this decision. Why do companies keep doing it? Get your justice up a little bit. No. Someone was trying to sell Library Ruin of Sprites as NFT. I'm not surprised given what I've seen. There's like there's a huge culture around selling art. Selling art people have already made, but other people's art. Oh, you guys can go. We'll try Instinct. Self-perpetuating hype cycle. They do it because they think it'll make money. I understood that at the beginning. Oh. I understood that at the beginning, but I feel like now there should be more knowledge about how unpopular they are. Yet, like, Ubisoft was trying to do it. I should actually pay attention to... Okay, you can do it, Min. Should be a good result. 26. I'm assuming it might be an unescaping. Ew. I wonder what the suit is ugly. Ugly suit. Useless. Okay, Rose. Doing that. Ubisoft's trying so hard with NFT now in shambles. I guess there's like a sunk cost thing where they're like, we've already invested. We have to make this work, but it's like so depressing to watch it happen real time. Let's just try and push the next level. Because we do need to be careful about the sweepers. It's been a while. They did black damage, right? Oh, you should probably group up everyone on this level. Do them. And then you still look fine. Yeah. I'm assuming you're not gonna affect anybody. Ah! Oh! I scared myself. Okay, where are they? Okay, they're here. Bong Bong. Go help with that. Tie. I pushed too hard. Lazy to name, you're gonna come help as well. you're all okay. They're only hay level. I don't know why I'm so worried, but when they do their multi-hit thing. Oh yeah, we're fine. Okay, somewhere up there. Go and help. Go work on these ones. And, okay, go work on Shepherd. The absolute state of the video game. Oh. Where'd the other ones go? Where'd that one go? Okay, good. Oh, yeah, you got a bit. I love how our Limbus talks always leads to depressing industry. It's just hard with gacha to not. At least for me, like I want to discuss it. I need people to be aware of the predatory aspects. I'm just glad we're all sort of on the same side here about it. Okay, you went home. Oh wait, there's more. Just one. Should be okay. Wait, there's two. Ty, come help out again. Oh, they're going down. Hey, Bong Bong, I lied. No, Ty, come back. You guys, you actually stay here. We'll let Central handle things. Thank you for taking care of the clerks for me. There's 3 of them. Let's slow them down. Are they coming back up? Yep, okay. Never mind. Ikyo, go cut them off. Eye on the other end. Too lazy, you're speedy. Come help out. Okay. There we go. Our first Indigo Noon. Talking about the bad things help us appreciate the good thing. Aw, yeah. That's a really good way of putting it. I like that. Metal Gear Solid 3 super beautiful thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about hearing about that. Like I haven't played any Metal Gear Solid, but for me it was seeing like nicely animated clips of not super nice, but animated clips on the Umineko pachinko machines of like stuff from Chiro, like cool scenes from Chiro, and that hurt me. That hurt me deeply. Attachment, insight's probably fine. And then we'll get a bit. Oh yeah, it has an X, so an escaping entity. At least Limbus looks really good. It does. I'm really impressed with like how well the art style looks. So yeah, let's do repression here. Keep working on child who does not want to give out their gift. Like the animation, the particle effects. Oh, I don't know, watching the trailer, I don't know if anybody else had this thing, but for whatever reason, the sound effects when they clash, even when somebody wins, it reminded me of the effects when a clash would tie in Ruina. So it really threw me off because I couldn't tell who was winning or not at first. Go back in. Okay. I wish indie games to get more attention. A lot of people not willing to try indie games simply because they look cheap. Yeah. There's like, I mean, I hate it because also like some of like the best games are indie games. I mean, look at Undertale. And like there's some really important works to the industry that are indie. Like, I mean, I've never played Yume Nikki, but it... Oh, the tail matches with the Letitia. Yume Nikki is hugely influential. And that's like just a free RPG Maker indie game. Get out the gift, come on. Rose, get a better hat, please. Oh, come on. It's a good result, I think. Oh, wait, I sent my... Oops. That's not Min. Oops. Keep an eye on you. Oh, it was a good result, so you're fine. Not to mention the craze surrounding Among Us. Oh yeah, I got recommended a video about like the history of Among Us that I wanted to try watching, because what a story. What a story with Among Us. And then it doesn't necessarily work, because then you had like Fall Guys, which I guess is still going on, but never quite had the same staying power that like Among Us had. Or like became part of popular meme culture. But I guess one of the issues with like indie is sometimes it's accessibility for me, because there's like, and I didn't have a PC before I started streaming. I had to invest in one. Oh, I got the ego. Oh, wait. Where's Tyler? Oh, right, oh, right. Yeah, yes, Tyler did get a bit back. So I couldn't even play Ruin and Lob Corp. Although now they're on Game Pass, at least, or at least Ruina's on Game Pass, but that's looking okay. Please give up your gift. Out of the galaxy. I would like it. I can train other people. I remember in indie games it was pretty much only Minecraft and small horror. Lots of stuff that got like a lot of attention on YouTube, I think. Like Five Nights at Freddy's basically has spawned its own sort of genre. Of all things. Doing Insight for the moment. The drop rate for the... Oh, at 6%. I guess this might be... SP -4 isn't great, but... Oh, gotta keep an eye on that. Okay, we might not risk the... Okay. What is that weapon? 30 to 50. 30 to 50. Okay. It's probably worth having. It's definitely worth having. Not the best suit with the best suit, but big gross cannon. Probably worth grabbing at some point. doing here? Oh, and we're full. And we'll have room for one more abnormality in the wasp cannon. I like the actual bee one better. The bee. Like this is a great design. I'm a little less sure about the gross cannon. Just want child to drop the gift so we can move on. Fine, we're at 4. Come on. Come on. Can we say it's 8%? That's pretty good. Oh. Do instinct probably best for now. It's okay. Remember when Big Bird didn't have a weapon? Bird didn't have a weapon? Oh really? Interesting. Okay, that's all looking good. I do want to try doing like White Knight on stuff on this file, but I am a little concerned of the that it feels a bit laggier from the mods, which makes the micromanaging quite a bit more challenging for me. I had trouble with it even without the main lag. I guess I could maybe try the no memory leak mod. Let's do another work and then do the next day. I assume if we end the day and you're infected, it won't. You won't die. That's a good result. You're fine. How's the training? Turning off the music helps with it. But the music's good. Although that makes sense. I mean, White Knight theme is just third trumpet, so. 42. Do a bit more training. What's your favorite ego attack? Like from Ruina? That's a good question. Like I'm tempted. Oh, from Limbus. I have to say I really liked the telepole telepuppy thing that Heathcliff did. I want to see more of my favorite characters get cool ego. There's so much potential with them. I wish we saw more. I wish we saw more. I know it's still like super early. Like I'm impressed how much development they've done already, to be perfectly honest. Furry. I like the purple and all the lightning. And it's cool. It's a cool design. Who's your favorite sinner? Ishmael. It's hard to super decide when we haven't really met them yet. But Ishmael's my favorite design and probably personality. I definitely can see liking her quite a bit. Faust, though there's Faust who I thought looked really cool and then had a meaner sounding personality. So, which I was like, I don't know how much I'd vibe with that character. I like Don Quixote. I was just remembering the other day that we didn't know that Dawn was a girl at the beginning. I think that's one character that everybody got wrong. When we just had those like crossed out eye portraits. Which was fun because like suddenly she got a huge jump in fan art after she was revealed. Emil looks fun. I want to know more about Gregor. Let's just keep an eye on Child here. How long has it been since Limbus was announced to be in active development? I feel like the first, like, oh gosh, I'm trying, when was that? I think the earliest thing we had was the funniest way of announcing a game ever, which was they did a stream, and it was just a stream of somebody typing on, like, the default Windows Notepad app. Typing, like, bullet point notes. And that's when they heard that they were working on something called LCB and LC2, presumably Lobotomy Corporation 2. There was that, and then we got the Twitter account at some point, I want to say like last fall. And then we got the actual like announcement PV of what it was, like December 20th, I think. And today's the first time we've like had like an actual video of gameplay. I mean, yesterday, but... but the Notepad stream for announcing their new game is, like, one of the funniest things I've ever done. Oh yeah, the biggest underdog is Sinclair. I ended up really enjoying Damien. Sinclair I quite like the look of as well. Oh. You know what, let's just finish. We're fine. We'll probably do another day and then we'll look at the trailer. I can't remember the exact timeline of... We don't really know how long Limbus has been in development. No promotions, that's okay. Okay, what's gonna be the final abno of... No, we still have another abnormality to do. Oh no, we have to choose a tool. Is there really nothing? Let's just get a easy one. I remember you, A. You were a person with a warm smile. A, why did you never go mute it even though you created it? But A, surely you already know. You put in all that work just for a simple vending machine that dispenses soda at the press of a button? At the very least, you should give it a name. There's nothing I can do even if you put on an expression like that. It's an unspoken rule that the creator names their creation. Don't dump your job on someone else. You're the designer. Go ahead and tell the machine its name. There. The door over there. A sucks. Hi Daichi, welcome, Aaron Daichi. Okay, yeah, let's... Well, we can try setting up for Mermaid then. So Buttercup, I guess you'll be the one that's eaten then. Let me just check your gifts to make sure there's not an overlap. Oh wait, wrong one. You. It's a hat. And what is your hair clip? Come on. Also a hat. I like that hair clip on you, but okay. Mock it. What do y'all think of the Limbus comment? There's a lot to say, there's a lot to say. You can probably be moved somewhere to get insight training. We've been talking out quite a bit. We're gonna look after I do this day, we're gonna look at the trailer. We're gonna look at the gameplay trailer, so we can go over it more a bit then. Do you think Limbus was already meant to be a gacha? It's hard to say given that when we learned about LCB, it sounded like a dungeon crawler. Like, I had no expectation that it was a damage. Hold on, just double checking. Yeah. Gacha game. I think everybody was quite surprised that it, I mean, not just gacha, but mobile. It's really hard to say. I'm curious. It's a good question. I am very curious about it. I want to keep people safe for today, so maybe... Like, to be honest, like, it being a live service type of thing, after Runa, I quite like the idea, because I loved Update Fridays and being able to continue that, just having a constantly growing story. And there's bits of, like, live service games I enjoy, like a constantly changing meta and like unit analysis. There's aspects I really like. I liked every Update Friday and people analyze, like, not just analyzing the story and reacting to it, but experimenting with the new pages. There's a lot of stuff like that. It'll be nice to have long-term PM content to talk about. Exactly. I was laughing. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I was laughing because I saw some people, like, on Discord being worried about the grindiness of it. Because, like, gacha games do have a tendency to be grindy, like what Genshin ended up being. I laughed because, like, I didn't consider that at all. I think Grand Blue Fantasy broke me. It's like, grinding means nothing to me anymore. And it's true, it does suck. You don't want a horribly grindy game, but after Grand Blue, the only thing they really shouldn't add is PvP. Exactly. PvP is where things tend to break. I did PvP, that leads the way to be a chance for co-op. It's just like with the things I've played, PvP tends to be like the biggest ruiner of balance. Unfortunate. I hope there isn't an energy system limiting how much they play. If they do that, at least with quite a few games now, the energy system tends to become kind of irrelevant because you get so many resources. Like Grand Blue, I think, it's a very grindy game. I still think I have like over 12,000 like of the refill items. Over 12,000. Just thinking, who do we... Please no PvP. Fire Emblem Heroes marked me. Fire Emblem Heroes definitely started the path downhill. Yeah, that's like my big... The big one I actually think of more is the Review Starlight game, which I really liked. Okay, let's get this stuff set up. I think everybody I'll, like, put everybody in, like, an elevator here or something. Actually, newbies stay in training. Keep them safe. Is the review Starlight game, like, is one that super fell apart because power creep was so awful. And it became quite unfun. Like, PvP was the main way, was like the main content in a way, the most interesting. Yet, you and Delilah, they're gonna be the ones that stay here. Ikio's there. Everybody's still moving. No, you. There. Remember, the mermaid doesn't attack till I die. Okay, and we don't want you to die because you want the gift. I remember Starlight, I never tried out, but I did hear PvP meta change with, like, everything. Exactly. I started a bit late, and, like, there's a lot of aspects of the gameplay I really, really liked. But PvP was exhausting. Wait, that's not who I want. Yeah, you guys up as well. Just have to keep an eye on Blue Smock Shepherd as well. But I do like to check back on Review Starlight and see if they changed anything, but they seem to have never been able to fix it. And, like, in gacha, like, I mean, the answer is to, like, nerf things, but in gacha games you can't do that. I was thinking in Grand Blue Fantasy, they a few years ago, they released a summer unit who had a skill that was so, I guess you'd call it broken, that they had to change the entire meta of the game. They had to change not just the entire meta of the game, an entire gameplay mechanic to accommodate her. Repression, Kikyo. Oh yeah, well, gachas can always buff units. That is what Fire Emblem tries to do. Summer Korra or regular Korra. I was actually talking about Summer Zoe, but Summer. Yeah, I think wasn't it Summer Korra that also, like, broke it, so it was actually glitched, and then she was so powerful that they did actually. That is a unit they nerfed because she was broken in a way that was unintentional. How does this work? It's just different things. Work result was good consecutively. Okay. Do attachment. And I need to find you. Buttercup. So, I mean, when I think about Fire Emblem Heroes, like, some of the most fun I had was in, like, a good Aether Raids battle, but also, and I do think Fire Emblem Heroes managed to, like, even if it wasn't balanced, but at least I could handle it for a while, but, like, in the last year and a half, I just stopped having fun fighting against whales. Okay, there's one. Let me put you in this here for a moment. I don't know which way you're going. Okay! We ready in just a sec? I'd slow this down. And guys, be ready? The way Fez meta changes, even if an old unit gets above, they still become irrelevant. It's very... Yeah. like, even if you don't do, like, full... take an old unit and, like, fully invest in, like, dragon flowers or something, they're still not gonna be able to counter Fallen Natal Guard unless they're direct counter. Okay, here we go. Red damage, right? Okay. Slow. Don't know the best way of doing this, but... Oh, that clerk. That clerk's ready. Oh, the lag. It only attacks me, so no worry about the shield. Okay, it's just catching up to it. No, you're supposed to follow it. Slow down. Can we heal you in there, Buttercup? Yes, we can. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Can also shield you. Okay. Gonna focus on the slow bullets, I think. Please. That's a fast mermaid, even with the slow bullets. Okay, good, good. Can turn around, which is helpful. Slow bullets are just not lasting. Oh, let's give you another shield, Buttercup. We're getting there. It's working, though. Almost there. Did everybody just teleport there? What happened? Is it good? Are we good? Buttercup? Okay. We got it. We got it. Are you into Fate? No, I've never engaged with... Oh. Come on, Kikyo. I've never touched a Fate thing ever. Yeah, it's not hard, it's just very fast. Look at all the blood. Oh, actually, I read a little bit of the, like, Magical Girl spin-off. Just kind of a fun idea. Oh, the best abnormality. It was a funny chase. Okay. Thank you for doing your job, Kikyo. Oh, now you can chill in here. Okay, now we can do ready. Oh, that was your blood. Everybody's going back to their own home? Okay. Probably bring one of the... Probably should have brought somebody else into training. Oh, it does kind of... The blue does kind of work with the light grays of the coat. That is kind of fun. I don't want to do that again. It's just... I guess we'll keep working on child grinding, child minding. And Brown Sister. We should try and get a weapon out of Naked Nest. Get a chance. Oh, no, nothing can escape here. That's useful. Yes, there you are. Min, you are welfare team captain. We made it. We made it. I feel like K-Corp Singularity works magically, like instant blood regeneration. Nano machines. Nanomachine, son. Ooh. I am the HR. Yes, if anybody has any complaints, they can go to Min now. Okay, what should we work with people on? I think you are okay to do that. You need prudent, so that might be useful to keep it low for like Scarecrow. There's Kikyo's job. You have the pen. You should be okay for Red and Buddy. Complaining to HR and LC probably gets you flagged for an oh no for an execution bullet. Oh no. What does HR stand for? Human Resources. We could get somebody else. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. We can probably afford. Yep. Not a bad trainer either. It'd be nice to. Who wants something to train? Bring you over, Emilio. Okay, and we'll do. I think one more work on nakedness should give us the weapon at least. I'm not interested in the other. In the suit as much. It's not that great. It's those weaknesses. Okay, 930 energy. We're getting up there. We're getting up there. Should have people working on all the VOVs anyway. The only face stuff I tried are Fate Extra and FGO. I can definitely see similarities between FGO and Limbus. I need to look into that just because I'm curious. I'm curious about the similarities in gameplay just because I want to see like potential and like what you can do with like that kind of character design. I played a bit of Magia Record, the like Madoka Gacha game, which I know some people compared to FGO, but I don't know how close that comparison is. The chain system is very FGO. Okay, I want to see that then. Green Dawn. Okay, that's green. Rose. Doing your attachment work. Oh, I'm slow. No wonder things feel slower. See if you can handle 858. I think Galvez can be. I am interested in like Fate Zero, the anime, because people seem to really respond well to that. And I guess as like a piece of history, I'd be interested in the original visual novel. I've been a part of the Type Moon fan base from the very early day. Oh, Tsukihime and stuff. Kind of sad that Fate stuff has come to dominate the NASA lore nowadays. That's really interesting. I'd wonder. I'm trying to think of like if I have some sort of comparison to that. Umineko's not quite the same, but Higurashi seems to dominate when we're all like when they cry when everybody else is still waiting for Ikonia. Hey, Naked, can we afford that now? Yep. I want to try this out. Oh yeah, Limbus collaborations. I wonder what's possible in that respect. So it feels like didn't they answer some of that in one of the Q&As that they were open to it, but they didn't want it to like mess with the world too much. Cause I'd be curious like what the potential for collaborations would be. To be honest, I'm not too sure about the Cookie Run collaboration. Oh, Frey, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Welcome too. My training. I definitely think with Cookie Run, but this world in Cookie Run, I mean, it would be hilarious, but I can't imagine it. I feel like we're more likely to see... like Limbus characters in Cookie Run world than Cookie Run in Limbus. Although, given that Cookie Run's more of a kid's game, I don't think they might not want to bring those two worlds together. Thank you, Frey. I hope you have an awesome day too. Yo. Cookie identities and Limbus. I guess like doing it that way, cookie identities. Oh, actually, I think about like that. If I think about it as identities and not like Cookie Run characters in Limbus, that would be amazing. Them learning they have parallel selves in Cookie Run world. Oh, now I want to see that. It could be like the April Fool's event. Catch me. Keep an eye out for Green Dawn. I might as well push a bit. Cookie Ego. Ginger Brave Ego. Okay, now you sold me. I want this now. I want this now. Okay, they're there. Go. Probably handle this on your own. Go. Oh. Shrink. Oh, you're fine on your own, probably. The clerks can probably handle some of these, but anyway. Hey, everybody. Okay, make sure I don't leave them there, because they will drown. Okay. All the lag. All the lag. Okay, Kikyo, you're good. Solo effort on Kikyo's part. Like in terms of tone, Arknights is like one of the things I can imagine more. But I actually don't know. So Project Moon, what other... I don't know off the top of my head about, like, what other gacha games are Korean. Is Blue Archive Korean? I honestly... not too familiar. So Arknights is Chinese, I thought. I feel like the country of origin might impact ease of collaboration. Okay, Green Moon, that's fine. No, actually I don't want to work on... Oh, Blue Archive is Japanese. Okay. Wait, are we sure? Didn't the whole VTuber thing? I thought that was in Korea, but I could be wrong. Never mind. It's okay. It has a... It has like a Japanese dub and stuff, so... Oh yeah, Korean indie games. I know, gotcha. Troubleshoot. I still want to play Troubleshooter and Chrono Arc. I have them downloaded. I just haven't ever had the opportunity to. Rose got the hat back. Okay, okay. Now they can't work on anything else. Oh, finally. Next song is okay. To be fair, I don't actually know a lot about Blue Archive, so I don't like oppression, fortitude. But I don't know what else they've published. I mean, I don't play Arknights, but the whole aesthetic is so cool. I would enjoy that crossover. I'm sure, given the director loves Fate, I guess FGO could be fun. But you've all totally sold me on the Cookie Run collaboration idea, so... hoping for that now. Oh, Sad Cat got the crown. The archive is developed by Nexon. A Korean company is published by Yoast. Oh, that might be okay. Interesting. Child, please give up your gift. Please. Oh, we should be training somebody with Dream Black Swan. Did I get all this stuff? Not that it matters so much. I'm just sticking with the stuff I like. 58. My best to get cruising up. Give me the child. Try. I'll be ready for the noon in a minute. Let's push into it with Sad Cat. Child is like one of the best abnormalities in the game. A shame they are being a bit of a pain right now. Okay, you guys there. You guys there. You guys take that one. You guys on this one. There. Why do I keep making this big? Wait, where's he be? He overlapped. Oh, there. Both of you are there. Okay. You three. Is there one in here? Okay, let's split. Bong Bong can solo this one. You two there. Actually, I don't remember what I did to beat Challenge of the Gal. It's the one where you have to like beat both the friends first. It's not the that lag. Not the most. Okay, keep an eye on this. Oh, another one up there. You guys did that one. You guys fine. Oh. Careful. Please give up your gift. Although it's not bad for training at the beginning. Keep doing this. Oh, that was the information one. A bunch of ideas for Cookie Run. I'm interested. Why aren't you... Oh, EB's all the way over there. Okay. You two, go help out. The poor clerks. Okay. 3 noon done. Keeping an eye on Shepherd. Oh, leave that stuff. Probably won't bother with the bees today. Fill you up and do more work here. Probably do insight to bring up your SP, so. Do you wonder why all of PM characters speak Korean? My head canon is because the Han Associate. Oh, that's a fun idea. Because they lead everything. That's an interesting idea. I mean, you can see like the backgrounds of like the back streets and stuff. There being different languages. You can see Japanese being written. I do like to think that there is a big mix of cultures. I mean, I never really thought too hard because it's just a convenience. You're never really sure if they're speaking actually in canon, if they're meant to be speaking Korean, or it's just for convenience. But I like that. I like that. I was thinking if they did have like different language dubs, they'd probably stick with Korean, given that that's the one that the director has the most insight into and most direction. Yeah, let's keep doing a bit more work here. Oh, the lag. I worry when we open the rest of the departments, it's just gonna slow down even more. Yeah, you can keep. We'll get a bit more from Red and Buddy. Maybe not. Maybe we'll stick with attachment for the moment. It's fun to think about the lore, yeah. I mean, it's another reason to be glad of, like, the live service aspect. Why won't you give up your gift? Just, like, how much lore I'm very excited to, like, learn more about their worlds. Okay, that's going well. Just there. That's okay. Why don't we actually... Do you have any stats under? Why don't you come down and get insight as well? I'd love it if we got English dub. It'd be fun. As I said, I'd probably stick with Korean no matter what dubs we get, but it's always interesting to, like, hear the cast in different languages. Okay, we're good there. Anybody else wanna... I believe that. Sent you away. Wow, your temperance, EB. A lot of stuff needs work. You're good. It's fine, we have prudence. Mantra, let's take you over to Little Red. One thing I'd really love if we got a dub in Jennifer Lobotomy Corporation. I know. When you hear in Runo, when they had, like, some of the Lobotomy Corporation scenes voice acted, it gave me chills. Like, I remember like one of Hod's lines in particular, when they have it voice acted where she's breaking down. What's your temperance? It was like 140. Okay, off you go. Yeah, we'll do a bit of prudence training up here. I mean, they have talked about doing Lobotomy Corporation. Remake type of thing, so I'd love it. An English dub will just have Johnny Young Bosch. That's all I mean. I'm trying to think, who would Johnny Young Bosch suit? Johnny Young. I'm trying to think who I'd put as Johnny Young Bosch. Roland Johnny Young Bosch. Oh my god. I can kind of see it. I can kind of see it. I have to say I would not hate it. I was trying to think of somebody that, oh, you know who I'd give? No, who I might give Johnny Young Bosch to? Finn. I want Johnny Young Bosch as Finn. Everybody disliked that. Oh, almost there, almost there. I still want to get... Oh, the gift. Who do you think fits Angela's voice in Japanese? That's an interesting question too, because it has to be somebody that can... I mean, if they're an experienced voice actor, they can do it. But you want them to be able to work as like... Angela's voice changes a lot from when she's like first starting out in Lobotomy Corporation. Till the current Angela that we know and love. So it needs to be somebody that suits all of those. I could probably think of somebody good, but I'd want to like think about it. I'd put like somebody like Inori Minase for Hod, maybe. What am I doing? Oh yeah, insight. Should be almost there, but I just want to get the gift. Okay, we'll do a few more. We'll do just a few more. Few more attempts at the gift. Draconian Arbitrator. That is fine. Leaving that stuff. Roland has to be somebody angry 24/7. Roland's... I really like Roland's voice actor because I don't even know how to describe his voice, but it sounds quite normal and he's very fun. He does like, I mean, of course he's a voice actor, he can handle all of it, but where's this gift. Gee, why don't you come and hang with Blue Smock Shepherd for the moment when we go to the next level. Roland is the kind of voice I could listen to all day. I remember looking up what else his voice actor had done, and there's a lot of commercials and stuff, which is funny. If you can find them, it's fun to hear him doing. Alright, here. Never had Dream of Black Swan escape. It might be fun to do that on purpose at some point, just to see. Okay, let's work on... Yeah, I think you should be okay. You have healing. Probably. Okay, green dusk. We won't go all the way to the dusk then. I just want the gift. And then I'll take a look at the gameplay, because I want somebody to be able to explain clashes to me. Maybe it's because the game's been running for a while, but it does feel like the lag's getting a little tougher. Okay, that looks good. How are we doing here? No gift. So you know there are two videos, one explaining how it plays and one showing how it plays out. Yes, we're gonna go through the English language playthrough thing. You can probably take another... Yeah, you're full. Going well. Okay, come on, child. Free me! For the dusk. Although I should do a dusk to practice at some point soon. Maybe on the next day. Nope. Oh, Kikyo, your turn. And I look at those 999 boxes that the Shepherd and Child's rooms. Child is a very good trainer. As we call them, trainer abnormalities. They fill up quite fast. No, we'll leave it for just... I think we'll just focus on Child and Shepherd if it needs. We need to. No gift. Speaking of Cookie Run, is there sparking Cookie Run? Because I'm sure they'll at least put a pity system in Limbus, because that's pretty expected for a gotcha now. But it's sparking that I'm most hopeful for. So I definitely would prefer just the straight up spark than pity. That's 16%. Okay, probably have another attempt after this. Come on! Okay, one more attempt. Sparking. Sparking is when, like, if you... As you pull, it gives you a currency, and then you can spend that currency to select a guaranteed character. So it's just a way of pretty much guaranteeing that you get... That you do... Okay, hurry up. So Shepherd doesn't break out. It's just a way of, guaranteeing getting certain characters. Which I definitely prefer to something like Genshin's system. Fire Emblem Heroes is sparking now. Still no gift, but we're done. Got promoted. Dusty Billy. Soto Dude. Made it to level 5. No gift. They're really generous allowing you to get cookies for free. Okay, well that's good. Oh, I love this music. Ease up your tension and close your eyes. Yeah, just like that. Make yourself as comfortable as possible, so that your mind finds itself comfortable too. Pickles, no? But just wait. Now, fade away without a trace. Feel the water and air during the different seasons, inside a different dream and a different body, forgetting and remembering everything. You've already become something. I don't know what it is, but I've already left for somewhere long ago. Please don't look for me. I will no longer be able to teach you. But Mr. A, please! I want to be a part of the Kogito experiment. I'm all ready. I can prove it. Particles scattered across the floor, sparkling in the light. Kill me. Please. Kill me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Just as you commanded, I've written up the job application form for our corporation. The reception is good. Everyone thinks it's a new employment method that does not concentrate on just one's abilities. The number of applicants is projected to meet the initial calculation. The experiments are almost complete. We will soon hire people according to the order of priority you've stated. I've also arranged a meeting with Time Track. Are you thinking about those who have left you? Okie dokie. So far, gacha-wise, they're only identities and ego. I assume kind of leaning towards identities being gacha and ego might be something that you grind for. But we won't really know. We won't really know until they tell us. But I love the writing. I love the writing in Love Corp so much. We're getting close to, like... Yeah, around here is when you'd probably do a midnight anyway for, like, Gibura's last mission. So I should work up the energy to go all the way through midnight. Lock. You can probably move now. Put you two in. Okay. Ego's definitely part of the gacha since it's won the pre-registration awards. I mean, I played games where like the pre-registration awards are not part of the gacha. Like for Magia Record, the characters weren't part of the gacha. It was just a unique gift. I don't know. But who knows? Who knows? Okay. Let's return to main menu and then quit, and I will... We'll get the trailer out. Sec. is it? There. Exit. Speaking of which, you reached the first tier reward. Yay! It's working. Let's move. This works. The title screen looks very familiar to me being Runa. To be fair, that title screen is one you get after you beat the game. After you beat the game. Sure, we're... Let's slow this down because stuff goes very fast. And yep, highest quality. So... It's... Man, even with HD, it's pretty compressed. Okay, let's get the... Okay, I'm gonna play it slowly, because I want to figure stuff out here. So... Sure we've all seen this by now. Well, not everybody, but... Let's actually wait for that to get out of the way. Have our sins up here, which correspond to the different colors here. I want to point out that there's these 5 little dots or pips above each profile. And the second one for everybody is red. Or it's a color. These seem to correspond to the ego slots. Because we know when we see the ego slots later... everybody just has the Tet ego slot filled in. This seems to be a way of knowing when your ego is ready or allowed to be used, and which ones you have slotted in. We have HP, we have Sanity, which it's looks strange because it starts at 0, but it does look partially filled up here. Again, everything we're looking at is very early access, so we have to remember that. Likely things are changing. Well, our passives here, this part of the UI I can see being simplified. I can see being simplified on phone version, because this is going to take up a lot of room. But I wish this was in higher quality a little bit. But you can also, each enemy has... these are basically not their speed dice, but we can see their attacks. You can also actually see they're defending there, and then with the minus sign, they're not doing anything. So sinners will attack these in order when we when you start slotting. The first one will go there, the second one will go there. Basically goes front to back. Let's see. Dawn's attack will go to this one. Yisang will go to that one. Heathcliff will go to this one. Faust, this one. Rodion, this one. So that's how we can, unless their attacks say something like they're attacking a specific area. That's how we can sort of predict where they'll be attacking. So first attack is dimensional. Oh yeah, Envy, hi, welcome. I should point out that a lot of these things I wouldn't have been able to understand without watching Envy's video. So huge credit figuring out like the coin flip mechanic here. There's still things I don't understand though, but that's why we're going through it again. Welcome. So we're using Dimensional Rift. Again, you can see it going to the first slot here. It says unstopped. Which I guess they're not clashing with it, so it's taking, they're guarding, take 50% less damage. I punished Raccoon, welcome! So, on use, gain 1 charge. We have this coin, so here's the coin mechanic. It has 1 coin here, and this ×2 thing here. So this seems to mean if you get heads on the coin, then this 3 will be doubled. We'll get ×2. That I do understand. We'll see as we go. Same thing. If we get... Okay, this is a clash. I don't totally understand what the 100% means here. I think the coin is the game's logo. Yeah, if you look really close, you can almost see the train thing here. And I'm not entirely sure if this is like the strength of the attack, the weak thing, or is it the enemy is weak to this? 100% to win the clash. Yeah, I guess, because 5, even if this wins. Possibly? There's also this very high thing here that I'm not entirely sure either. But again, if Yisang gets heads, then this 5 will get a +1. If this guy gets heads, then we'll get 3 +2. But instead it changed to different attack. This is called weak. Then we see multiple coins here. So it's sort of these attacks, when they're clashing and there's multiple rolls, I don't totally understand yet. But each of these coins will be rolled. And if they get heads, we'll get a +2 to that 4. Now it's a 98% chance. Do that flying sword. If target is below 50% HP. Maybe amount of coins is amount of attacks. That's what I believe. It's the way they clash with each other that I don't, when there's multiple coins. Because sometimes it looks like one of the, it should win, but it gets treated like a loss. That's where I get a bit confused. It's a 98% chance because to lose you need to roll tails 3 times and your opponent needs to roll eyes. Okay. We'll see how this plays out. It looks like there's something being written on the sides here, but very hard to tell. And same thing when the clashing actually happens. We'll wait till there's one we can sort of read. Sometimes it's all sort of goes at once. Sometimes it sort of slows down like this. We'll see. Okay, so this character's rolling a coin. If it's heads, it'll get +1 to that 4. And it got tails, so it doesn't. Just a regular hit. Okay, again, not really a clash. This is gonna go through if... Oh yeah, you can see like how many rolls sort of happen by these pips up here. So just 1 pip, gets spent, rolls a coin, gets tails. So just a 3. So no clash happening here. Same sort of thing. There's 2 pips here, so it's gonna roll twice. Although there, I thought it was 2 pips. Maybe did it start at 3 pips? Okay, yes, it did start at 3 pips. That is 3 hits. That was head, so you get it the +2. Okay, okay. Now we have the actual clash happening after here. Again, I'm just using terminology, the ruin of terminology, but... Yisang has 2 pips here. If he gets a heads, he'll get +2 to that 4. Hard to... I see 1 pip sort of here, but it's hard to really tell. So you get... you got heads. Looks like Yisan got tails. So you get the +2. Enemy seems to win the clash, although no damage is being dealt yet. Yisang still has another pip here. Okay, I looked up what this character is. It just means like bout. You'll see that it goes up as they clash with each other. So right now, just like first bout. So Yistang still has 1 pip. This guy has nothing. Yisang rolls heads, and that pip is spent. This guy does not have any other pips, but still is able to roll again. And the coin breaks. When clash lose, the coin shatters. Yes. So now this becomes like 2. And now the actual attack that does damage seems to occur. So this is first hit. And really crazy motion blur when you watch it slow like this. And the second hit. Now, okay, so 3 hits again. Some of these animations, like, I like that it almost looks like Heathcliff is holding the sword like the baseball bat. Like, he has like a little grin here. And there's a stagger effect. I remember when we saw this before, I was confused why... This reminds me of the fairy effect almost. I can see another... This time we sort of have 2 things going on at the same time, but it's impossible... Oh, I love the animation. It's impossible to really tell here. Getting a drink. Oh, hold on. Okay, turn 2. Excuse me. Yisang gets another slot here. So these are both his slots. So in both cases, we can guard for both of them if we wanted to. We'll go through. How the clash is working. What's the number when they clash? It's hard to tell from here. So I want to show off some more clashes, because there seems to be times when the character rolls lower and they still seem to win. So let's... 1 pip here, 2 pips here. One thing I'm lost on is how it decides which center gets a new column. I think it just said it's random in the other video. But again, you're asking what random formula it's using? I don't know. It'd be fun if it was like determined by emotion, but we don't know how this... Oh yeah, some of the sanity went up. So now Rodion has 5, Yisang has 5. Again, no real way of knowing what that means. So 1 pip. 1 pip used. Rolled a 6. Enemy rolled a 4. This broke that coin. Seemed to happen... Who knows what's happening here? Okay, just waiting for... There's another stagger. You can see this has a bunch of pips, this wild swipe. But not something you want to get staggered and hit by all of them. Okay, yeah, another thing where there's a whole bunch. See, 15 bleed, which is... I don't know if this is just like under... It's even... I have no idea what it's actually doing in battle, because obviously it's not... It doesn't seem to work like it does in Runa. He sang a staggered... Oh, the one thing to notice about the staggered sinners is that I don't think I noticed there being... They aren't taking as much damage as, like, they would in Ruina. So it doesn't seem to be quite as much as a death sentence, especially since you can't protect them. Okay, so I wanna... You can see the staggered effect stays on them. Dimensional Rift. Okay, we can watch another clash. There's some more clashes if we can watch. Okay. That's not doing anything. Impossible to tell what's happening here. Looks cool though. Okay, I'm waiting for this something that's easier to see. Oh, this animation is really cool. Where Faust just stabs the sword in. I love that. Okay, here's another clash. Faust is 1 pip. If it's heads, it'll get +1. Same thing here, except there's 2 pips. Faust wins. Seems to be able to attack again, even though she lost a pip. You roll heads. It doesn't look like you rolled heads, but it still went up. Now you do like the actual roll that does the damage. Hi, Represenden. I swear they made the video this blurry just so that nobody can understand what's going on. It's not great. I mean, you'd hope they'd expect people would be like going through this frame by frame. Given that has a lot of coins, This one's interesting. This clash is interesting. They need to do something about the motion blur. It's pretty rough. Okay. Okay, let's look at this one. So rip space. Is that 5 pips versus wild swipes 2 pips? This looks like a +1. This looks like a ×2. Okay, both lost. Dawn still has the higher roll. This is some sort of tie. They also... another tie. Again, another tie. Now the... Hold on. Did the previous coins break? Okay, even though... Okay. Even though she's rolling higher, that broke her coin. Enemy has 3 strength, but that doesn't seem to... Maybe that's what's making the difference here. And it's just not being visualized here yet. The coin is breaking. Yeah, this is where I don't really understand clashes. They tie, the coin breaks again. Tie, that coin also gets broken. This doesn't. Okay, this time she wins. And it gets ×2. And like these rolls seem to still being preserved while hers are being used. Also, you should mute the sound. Oh, sure. So there's the 6. The coins break again. And then that was true. Whatever that... I get... My best guess is the strength being applied, but we can't see it. Because even... So after all this... He won the whole thing. He won the whole thing, so now he gets to use his whole move on her. Which does 14. And just decimates it. Yeah, sorry about the music. It was helping me to hear that when the clashes happen, but I know it's not a great look. And then this is impossible to read. A lot of people are making comments about the motion blur not being great. So hopefully that is something they'll retune. Not gonna lie, the combat is incomprehensible. I understand the basics, but I hope it's just strength not being... So it's whoever has the higher sum from all the clashes. Oh, possibly? But Dawn still had a bunch. I'd have to add those up. That might be interesting. Okay, you can see, look at these 5 pips. The second one is highlighted now. So this should mean that, oh, and same for Dawn. This should mean that they're able to use their Tet ego if we wanted. 16 bleed. Doesn't look like any of these have been activated yet. I somehow didn't even notice the blur. When I first watched it, I didn't notice either because there's so much to pay attention to. But the second time I watched it, and I was like, what are people talking about in the comments of the blur? But then I watched it again, it was like, ah! And you watch it slow like this. Okay, here's a clash. 1 pip. 1, 2, 3. With leap. Faust loses. I can't tell if that's a broken coin or not. There's a tie. 4. Some of these animations look like they're losing, and then it's... But I can't really tell. It's a win. Because like that animation looks like Faust won. And this guy gets pushed back, but... She like lost that clash? Like... Maybe it was the charge thing. I'll have to go back and look at what that skill, because maybe if it was something that like spent charge, maybe that's what's pushing it higher. And it's after the clash happens that the skill actually gets used. That looks awesome though. There's energy cycle. 15 shock. And there's all the other stuff happening in the background that you can't even tell. Oh, I just noticed it looks like a little Star of David under each sin. Okay, so again, both of you have ego ready. Oh yeah, Sky, this is... Look at Sky Clearing Cut. This is, if you get heads, it's a -10. And I still don't quite understand what the resonance is even doing here. 15 paralysis. I think they called it shock, but again, we have no idea what if it's... works the same way. Like, effects are being highlighted here, but I don't know if it's, like, affecting this or not, what the 14% means. Okay, well, look at... That's an interesting one, the extreme edge. Versus... Oh, paralysis and shock are different. Okay, good to know, good to know. So sometimes you don't want heads. Indeed, indeed. Extreme edge versus... One extreme edge versus a lot of wild swipe. 14% more brain cells. I like that. Energy cycle. Okay, sky clearing cut. So she lost the roll, so it stays at 15. I love this effect. There are 2 pips. So it's like the rolls are conserved, like sort of like it feels a bit like how they are in ranged effects, because they get preserved when you win. So wins again. That coin breaks. Now here's the actual attack that does damage. It loses it, so it gets put down to a 5. There's like stuff up here, but I can't read it. If Project Mood wanted to make a take on Match 3 game, it'd probably require a PhD in astrophysics to understand the first part of the tutorial. It does worry me for like new players to come into this and it being just this overwhelming at first. Like, I love strategic death, so I'm happy that there seems to be a lot of decision-making and mechanics, but actually understanding it. Okay, I want to get to that other... Clash. Okay, you're doing Flashing Strike, which does 3 hits. I'm not sure we know what this effect is yet. The ones that's like a bunch of claws. Just like how you need a PhD to understand emotion coin. I was actually thinking about that earlier because they bring this coin mechanic back and it's just emotion coins all over again. But you feel like you understand, and then there's so many edge cases. So happy. Okay, Flashing Strike. I'm waiting for the one with the clash that has a bunch of rolls again. Okay, you're doing 3. There's Joust again. And I like that they all have different weapons than like their main weapon. Okay, I guess the other character got staggered, so we didn't actually get to see the clash. Because there's some other... Oh yeah, now some of this... Okay, let's go back a tiny bit. Now we can see that some of these are highlighted and in color, so now that's... Their passives are turned on. We can see Faust is Discharge. And then you can... And Yisang Keen Senses. Now you can see them here. Discharge, Quick Recharge, Violent Flurry. By the way, each language goes a bit differently. Yeah, that's I want to show part of the Japanese one. Okay, so that was wave 1, and if we had the music up normally, you'd see on wave 2 the music pumps up like it does, like as emotion goes up in Ruina. I'm interested that it could just be a coincidence, but this guy who has the like bug head thing, it reminds me a little bit of a claw. A lot of gacha people are comparing this to Brown Dust or Brave 9. I forget which one I looked up. But I looked it up, and that's the game that seemed to be transitioning into NFTs. So hopefully that's not in our future. So these pips are highlighted now. Okay, you can see this effect is going up. So this looks like what happens if you hold the icon. And we get 5 slots. And double check these. Zayn. Can't see what this is, but presumably Tet. Hey, Vav, Aleph. And again, you can see it's the second pip that's highlighted. That's the one that's available. We have our 4th match flame. This is just one target. I was interested if I couldn't quite tell for the fluid sac. I love that we have some really, really cool names for ego. Sword sharpened by tears. And then we just get fluid sac. A single target one. And it actually changes the bottom one to be the ego. So that's another thing you have to pay attention to if you want that. You want to lose whatever it used to be. Again, we can't access telepole yet. And also it has area effects, so 3 in the back. I need to look at this again because I wanted to see, do they act like mass attacks where they actually like eat those die skills? Faust is also not available. Fourth Match Flame is the coolest ego name ever. It's pretty good, especially for like just a tet abnormality. Oh yeah, and not you. Maybe you can hold the ego at bomb, not use the attack instantly. Yes, that seems to be a thing that you can do. Because I remember them not using it immediately. So some different chains. Solemn Lament is really good, you're right. Paradise Lost, False Throne. Something appears. Oh, it does say. It says Absolute Residence. Now I can just about see it. Okay. Well, that makes sense because it's a 3. Leap. Okay, rip space. 2 pips. 1 pip. It lost. Okay, so look at this one. I think this is to do with the effect of the charge. It's just not being shown that clearly, because when you look at the actual attack, let's go back a tiny bit. This is rip space. Roll starts at 3. At 5 charge, spend all charge to boost minimum power by 3. And on use, and inflict 5 fragile next turn. Let's go ahead a tiny bit. Now, okay, now we have rip space, 2 pips, we have the 5 charge. it seems to be taking into account that 5. But then you lose the roll, and it goes down to 3. So it's still a conditional, perhaps based on the coin roll as well. And also you don't get the +2. The 1 hit. This time, the guy won. Coin broke. This time the +2 happened. We win. And now we're back to the +5 from the charge. And then we lose it again. Because I guess because we rolled tails? Oh yeah, by the way, it's a cool, I like the cursor. This shattering effect is really cool too. Let's just go back to normal for just this. Back to slow. Yes. Very bad motion blur. Like, I wish there was a setting, like a slow mode in, I mean, although it's called quick mode in Ruina, but so we could see these play by play. So what is happening here? So 6 versus 5. That, okay. Onslaught command. You win. Coin broke. Same math, what is happening is the cool stuff. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, this is all happening. Like, when you know that you're winning the clashes, when it's the stuff that's not being clashed, it's just this random that's going against nothing, I guess that's fine to, like, breeze through, because that's not what you want to be paying attention to anyway. Looks like a claw, that's what I was thinking. The head, at least. Like, wondering if all this... They were, like, the mutated people are, like, proto-claws or something. Or it's something to do with the technology that makes a claw. So Yisang's at 3. But still kicking. So these are all going for the last. So 4 in front. But it's still going for, like, their last skill. So I noticed some clashes are happening simultaneously and some are happening individually. What's up with that? That is a very good question. I want to know that too. Wait, 4 in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Is that hitting all of them? 4 in front. Huh. It says 4 in front, but looks like it's hitting all of them. I feel like the one-sided attack are not focused. That's what I was just wondering, if it's the one-sided stuff that gets sort of glossed over, because you basically already know what's going to happen there, and the actual clashes are the ones that you see. So this 1, 2, 3, that looks like everybody. So head still works. I really like, I never noticed it from the art, but Yi Sang has this, which you'll see, because his book is The Wings, and he has a sort of wing in his art. What do the symbols in the right upper corner mean? The ones 3, 4, 5. It hit everybody. These are like the sins that we accumulate, that are the things we spend on ego or use to activate passives. So, actually my other question is, which of these did they hit? Are any of these, I need to look again, are any of these clashes? On. So I want to know, are they eating the speed die like they would a mass attack? Okay, so that's hit. Here it's hitting attack. This should be a clash. Okay, going back. So it's not even being like rolled, it looks like. I mean, it's ego, it should be really powerful. We could just delete attacks. That's pretty strong. Although it doesn't look like it's been used yet. Okay, now is it? No, it's not. Now you're using your guard. And you staggered that. Okay, so we can't see what the other... I was wondering if that attack still goes one-sidedly. This one still goes. We can get a little bit. I'm more interested in how clashes work. That's still happening. Okay. 6 in front. That's fine. Fine. And it's going for the rightmost skill. Okay, we'll see if this clash still happens. Or like what happens to that skill. Keep going. Okay, fluid sac happens. We've all seen this. It staggered those two. Can't tell if it was this one. Still that skill, so we'll see. Okay, yeah, you are staggered. Looks like. Or no, you're not. I just saw the empty bar, so I jumped against that being where the stagger would be. Okay, looking for another clash. Okay, a bunch of stuff happening at once. Rip space going a bunch of times. 16. The times 2, 16. Okay, I can't tell, is that a clash happening there or not? Things are happening. If that's just an animation that guy's doing. And then it fades out a bunch, but really intense. The motion blur abnormality is back. Full attack though. And then this should almost be done, the English portion. Then I just want to jump to one thing in the... the enemies, they just explode. It's brutal. Okay, now this is the Japanese version. And then around like 13, somewhere in 13. Somewhere around 13 minutes in. And skills are being selected. Blur. Maybe it's dimension or fraction variant. Okay, just going, okay. Somewhere around here. Hopefully. I thought it was somewhere in the 13-minute range. Maybe not. Maybe it's after this. At least it's not, yes, lots of pressure. Yeah, at least the colors are staying somewhat reasonable. Okay, so instead of holding it, the player seems to just click on it. Or like started holding and something else happened, and we get a little profile popping up. So seems to be this is status. We have like health. I'm not sure what like if they actually have like an attack or defense stat, it seems like. There's a scroll bar here, so we can scroll. Oh, this like tells us our effect, like what effects we have, I guess. This is power. Have a good night, Min. Thank you so much for hanging out. We have very nice portrait, although it says hearse. And this could be a placeholder. But hearse is what we called, was like Ishmael's weapon / title. So assuming that's another placeholder. So I don't know what that's doing there. We have skill and we have ego here. There's also these 2 zeros, which in the other video you can see the profiles have different numbers of zeros, so that might be their rarity. Perhaps 3 zeros is like SSR or whatever. Anyway, so that's just one. So that's just one other little tidbit. And then again, they open up ego. Okay. Rarity probably, that's what I was assuming. Okay, let's finish up there because I was babbling for quite a bit. Those are just the things I sort of noticed and questions I had. I think my answer to my questions is probably power isn't being shown yet, because I don't understand why if you roll lower you still lose, and why. Yeah, basically. There's a lot going on there. At least we don't have to worry about it being oversimplified. That's true. I'm excited for it. I'm going through this with a fine-tooth comb because I love it. There's no criticisms here, and they probably were just simplifying the video. We're still early access. Still, I don't even know what version this is, if we're alpha or beta or anything. But I'm excited for it. I'm really pleased with how it's looking. Looks like there's a lot of opportunities for strategies. Animations itself looks nice. Anyway, okay. Yeah, you're gonna go? Yes, so we get another video later in the month, that's true. Looking forward to that as well. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up there, because I am losing my voice from talking that long. But thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. I love talking about this with everybody. Thank you for helping me try and understand all this. So I hope you all have a good rest of your weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.